Hey guys, welcome back to Law with Darren, episode 9. Today I want to talk to you guys about whether or not you can sue a city or a town if you are walking down the sidewalk and you trip and fall over the sidewalk. So let's say, as we all know, you can go down the street and the sidewalks can be in pretty rough shape. Sometimes they get lifted by tree roots or they just fall into disrepair and they crack. So if you're walking and you're a pedestrian and you fall, can you sue the city or town? And the answer is yes in Rhode Island. Specifically, the law, though, is very tricky. So if it happens, you definitely want to consult a lawyer. So the law itself can be found in Rhode Island General Law 45-15-9. And it says, a person so injured or damaged, and this is someone who falls on a sidewalk, by the way, shall, within 60 days, give to the town, by law, obliged to keep the highway, causeway, or bridge in repair, notice of the time, place, and cause of the injury or damage. And if the town does not make just and due satisfaction, that the person shall, within 3 years after the date that they are injured, bring a lawsuit. So, this 60-day period is critical. You have to notify the city or the town where you fell that you fell on one of their sidewalks. If you don't do it, if you do not get that done within 60 days, you're out. You've lost your case. You cannot sue them. This is a prerequisite, a requirement before you even have the right to file a lawsuit, and the courts take it very, very seriously. They construe it very strictly. Now, this issue has been litigated because, if you're an attorney or if you're a plaintiff or someone and you want to sue the town, you need to obviously tell them, where you fell, okay? And, without using GPS coordinates, it can be a little tricky to tell them exactly where you fell so that the town can go out there and investigate and look at it and do whatever they want to do. The courts in Rhode Island have dealt with this issue a few times, and notably, they've made a couple clarifications. They've required that the notice itself has to describe where you fell in a reasonably sufficient manner. Again, reasonably, that may differ between people. And that the statute itself does not require complete accuracy. For those who are curious, you can read the case of Carbone versus Ward, 56, A3D 442. It's a 2012 case out of Rhode Island. And also, the Rhode Island Supreme Court has held that the notice itself that you would send to the town has to be viewed as a whole, and that certain deficiencies in one area, for example, the description of the actual nature of the defect itself in the sidewalk, can be compensated by providing greater detail in another area, for example, the exact location. So you have to describe what caused you to fall and where it can be found. All right. If you don't do that, you run the risk of the court dismissing your case. So, at the end of the day, can you sue a city or town in Rhode Island if you trip and fall over one of their sidewalks, if there's an actual defect? Yes, but I would strongly suggest that you hire an attorney so that you don't run into any pitfalls and lose the ability to bring your case. So, short one today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll post some case links for you. If anyone who wants to look at it, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will try to answer any questions I get. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe and be well.